It is very beautiful, isn't it? Hey, Arch guys. So according to the app, the sunset was at 7:18 p.m. tonight. And this is still what the sky looks like. There's just something really orange and off about that way. That's where that extra light source was yesterday. And today it's really red in that direction. Woo! Yeah, I think we're an hour off from Chicago here. But this is well after sunset, and it clearly looks like a sun is still setting. Yeah, you were saying that yesterday on Boogie's feed. You fell in a ditch trying to film. That is just terrible. I really thought I was gonna fall yesterday because I was standing on those rocks right there filming and trying to stay on the edge without falling in. So yeah, you might have seen me fall in the Niagara River last night. Oh damn, that sucks. We're just taking it easy today. We're standing on the dock. Yeah, the dock's much safer. It's a little wigglier, but it's much safer than the rocks on the edge. It's getting a little wet there. That triangle-shaped one. It's got a very pointy end. So I don't know what it looked like by you guys today, but they were chemtrailing pretty hard all morning today, which turned the blue skies completely into a whitewash to cover up the gigantic rainbow halo that was hanging out around the sun today for a good portion of the day. I'm not at all surprised to see the sky looking like this right now. That's like, that pointy one is like connected to this big, huge one that goes up and over. And it goes over to this side. So that's all one big gigantic cloud. That's all connected to the funky one that, if you back up a little, kind of looks like the Star Trek emblem. Although it kind of looks like it has another ship coming out of the middle of it. Some kind of weird going on today. Ripply clouds. Ooh, cotton candy, pink and blue. That's how it started out. And then it turned from the cotton candy color into this orangish yellow with a blue. I think it's getting too big for them to hide anymore. Although I do have to say, there is one thing different tonight than there was last night. Last night, behind us, at the opposite side of where the sun sets, the skies were pink. And today, they're just a solid color, which is probably due to all the chemtrailing that they were doing today. But as you can see, it's pretty much no color to that direction at all. All the color and light is coming out of the southwest area.
Yeah, don't worry. He's not going to bite you.
Hello. It's really weird because it looks a lot brighter on the screen than it actually does in the sky.
Mommy, come here.
Hey, Christy.
God, that's a puppy.
We're just out walking. Like we haven't even gotten this far yet. It's like a
That's the only
second
problem
time
with standing on the dock.
Oh, how old?
Other people like to
3.5
stand on the
months.
dock
Can I
too.
pet him?
Yeah, this is what I met him teaching the other dog. He doesn't have all his house yet.
Yeah.
He goes for his other distemper tomorrow.
He's a little puppy. Puppy's really cute though.
Lumi?
Lumi, you're a good boy. Oh my God. Is he gonna be? I remember you. You had that other.
But it seems like
nice-
there's some other
Yeah,
light
dog. Yeah,
giving off a more bluer
They're cousins.
light
Now, is he
above.
gonna be a therapy dog?
Well,
The
Alan's
yellow
got a
light.
personality. This one's got a completely different personality
He
than my
seems
other one.
low key.
Oh, no.
Really?
The other one was low key. This one is.
Oh, there's the
like,
fork.
Attacks me and yeah.
Oh my God. Did you ever hear the name Loki?
No, this is Lumi.
Oh no, but I mean low key.
Oh yeah, low key. Yeah,
low key,
yeah. Yeah, there you go.
I like Lumi. That's cute.
Yeah, no, he's just exploring because we've only been here twice. And he
Yeah.
doesn't want to walk far. We walk like 10 minutes and sits down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's had enough, Mom.
I know. So we got 16 hour shot. Thank you.
It's a very cute puppy.
Come on. No, don't eat it. Don't eat it.
So sunset was officially at 7:18 p.m. and it's now 7:51. And clearly shows no sign of the sun actually setting. That's completely north.
What kind of dog is that?
Golden retriever.
Is it a golden?
Yep. Puppy.
And it's like southwest. I'm mind boggled. The triangle cloud has not moved a single bit. Did change the end of it a little bit though. The shape changed a little, it just didn't move. What y'all skies looking like tonight? I do have a good view. Sometimes when it gets below that hotel right there, when the sun's setting below that, it gets to be kind of a pain, but it's a pretty good view. You can kind of get a good range of the sky from this location. But it's just entirely way too bright out there. Sorry, an alert popped up on my phone. Sounds good. It looks like a Minecraft character. It's got some sort of like blue light coming out of the bottom of it. It's just so blue right there. So I wonder if anybody got any good flybys of the arms today. Isn't today the day Dave Dobbs thought that the wings would be flying by? That's crazy. So you got that cotton candy look going on there too. It's really strange. It usually is pretty pink behind us. But for some odd reason, today, it's just completely dark. There's no color. It's like kind of, maybe like got a brownish tinge to it. But it's apparently not supposed to rain, so not really sure why there's a big brown cloud there. But it starts about there and it stays light all the way around. And so you get this big wall of cloud that looks like an alligator. And a whole bunch of melting clouds. It's like a clear wall. That triangle thing turned into like a complete wall. See you later, arts guys. Yeah, weird. See ya. Stay safe. Stay out of the ditch. Yes. Solid is an understatement. It is pretty much solid. And it looks like that as well, visually, as well as it showing up on the camera. It's a pretty solid cloud. Or tier 3B. Yes, he fell in a ditch trying to film this guy. Poor guy. That's true dedication there. Yeah, me too. He said he's going to be out of work for 2 days. So he must really did a number on himself. Last time I fell in a ditch, it was a ditch full of poison ivy and poison oak. That was a very fun experience. Yeah, that cloud is really creepy. And it's got more black ones moving in with it. Like as you can see over here, these practically came out of nowhere. And then it's just solid black wall. So the solid black wall is just enveloping where the sun sets. They really do look pretty solid. Like you can't see through them very well at all. And it's entirely way too bright. The sun is... Nine on a clock from where the sun would be. So like right in here, in this area. Okay. Rick, which to where the sun set? So like the sunset over here. So to the left at 9 o'clock over here, you're referring to? Because yesterday there was two distinctive light sources, one here and then one over here. And tonight there's clearly a red light source on the horizon way down there. And where the sun was, not so red. So I don't know how they can get that the red is coming from our sun, if our sun has very little red to it. And over here there's a lot of red. So I don't know. Definitely two different light sources in the west, southwest. Which is kind of strange. It does. There always seems to be like at least 3 different colors. There's like a yellow sun, an orange sun, and then a blue sun. There's like 3 different colors. Usually during the day you can catch the yellow and the blue one together. So you can tell where the real sun is and the sun simulator is. Because the 2 color sources are together. And then at night you get the red color source thrown in. Which is clearly not African desert sand coming all the way here. South, northeast. Yeah, so this would be like southeast over here. And usually there's pinkish red, purple going on over here. And then they bring up some more clouds to cover that up. But today it's pretty dark over there and there's not much going on. Oh, no, it's all right. It's the color is definitely in multiple directions. I mean, this is like northeast over here. And you have like north, northwest, southwest, and then that's south in that direction. So there's definitely multiple directions and there's multiple light sources coming. Yeah, moms learn to multitask very well. Thanks, Rick. I'll take that to note. Whoa. That cloud just turned into a wiggle. Looks like a little snake. So I'm hopefully getting the new iPhone at the end. I pre-ordered it, so hopefully it'll be here on time. Hopefully the camera is as good as this one. It's got some pretty good 4K quality. And then I got the P900 coming, so that'll be really, really exciting. So we can get some really good pictures, some close-up pictures, with a bunch of filters coming. And I'm gonna install 2 new security cameras for the outside that point upward. Yeah, I'm going a little overboard. But it's hard to pay attention in all 4 directions all at the same time and deal with 3 kids, so. Oh. There's a serious mosquito problem today. Yesterday there was no mosquitoes at all. Today I'm literally getting eaten up. Still can't believe it's so bright in the north. Geez, these gotta be some like geoengineered mosquitoes or something. They're like huge. Even on the weeknights, we got boaters. Everybody's trying to get their boat time in before the winter comes. Hey. Well, last weekend it was freezing. It was like in the 50s and 60s. And then it jumped back up to the 90s again. Today it was mid 80s, low 90s. Supposed to get a little cooler tomorrow. Still a little bit warm for normal around here, but last year it was hot at this time of year as well. So it is something that has happened 2 consecutive years in a row now, where we've had 90-degree weather in September. Yeah, try going apple picking and pumpkin picking in the blistering heat. Not fun, especially with 3 kids. If you're just tuning in, sunset at 7:18 p.m. And we are still looking at some sort of light setting in that direction, which is west-southwest. And our triangle-shaped cloud has turned into a triangle-shaped wall that's now engulfing everywhere, like all above your head. So the only where the light is now is along the horizon, going from the north to the southwest. These mosquitoes are getting a blood donation today. Yes, in May, I actually purchased a professional weather system. So I've been monitoring the weather as well. And there have been some crazy changes in the weather patterns that have been going on. And the weather is not actually talking about it. They'll tell us our UV is a 6 when our UV is actually a 12 to a 15. And people wonder why they're getting sunburned. Probably because the UV's 3 times what they tell you it is. But somewhere around June 17th, the weather patterns started getting really funky. And then this past week, the same day that the solar observatory thing was shut down on the 9th, the weather data was normal for that day, which it hasn't been normal in months. So I'm going to tend to believe that something was blocking the sun that day, because we did not get any spikes in lux, any spikes in light, we didn't get any spikes in UVI, anything like that, which is highly unusual because we usually have at least 2 to 3 spikes of a 15 plus UVI daily, which we have had nonstop since June. So for there to not be a spike at all of UV over 5 tells me that something changed on that date. So September 9th is definitely a date we need to remember, because something definitely did happen that day. There's no chance of seeing the moon tonight. The big triangle black wall has engulfed everywhere. And it's still bright in that direction. Thanks. It takes a while. The weather data takes a really long time. I have it running every 16 seconds, so it compiles data every 16 seconds for the day, and then I have to sort through all that data and pull out the different values for the day. So that's always fun, but it's worth it. So I had a really good record. I was keeping really good record until my laptop was hacked and all my weather data was erased conveniently. Yeah, I'm not sure what time it is right now. 8:13. So we're looking at almost an hour past sunset. Yeah, the gremlins have been getting my computer, all my Apple stuff a lot lately. It's kind of my own fault. I kind of went all Apple everything. So I have like a MacBook and an iPad and an iPhone, and I got everything connected, which is a really bad idea, because now that everything's connected, when you try to do one thing, it has to do it through all of it, and they mess with one thing and nothing works. So now it takes 5 hours to do one video because it keeps passing my photos and videos back and forth from the iCloud to the phone to the iCloud to the phone. So they're really getting very annoying with this. So you might see a lot more live streams, just because I don't have time to sit there for 5 hours and wait for a video to load. Yes, I have 3 kids. My oldest had his first soccer game today, so he's very excited. They did not win, but they were very excited and in good spirit. They were playing against kids twice their size, so they did pretty good, I guess. Now the dark has finally started to engulf the north. And it's moving its way west. Yes, I agree. I'm a little bit of a shy person, so I was like, yeah, I don't know about going live and talking. Not too bad though. Gotta come out of my box sooner or later. Okay, I definitely will. I just don't know what you want me to Google yet. I think we're on a really big lag here. Yes, it's definitely nice to have somebody to talk to, because otherwise I'd just be standing here talking to myself, and the people staring at me, looking at me like I'm a weirdo, would really think I was a weirdo if I was actually talking to myself. Then I might actually think I have some problems. So it's getting exciting for me. It's been almost a year since I've been quote-unquote awoke. So it's kind of exciting time. A very long journey. Aw, thanks, Chrissy. So I'm pretty sure we're at the hour mark. And it is still bright that way. That just looks out of place. That cloud does not look normal. It looks very strange. I dropped my phone off the roof, so it doesn't really like when I zoom in very close anymore. That's funny. It's great what the kids pick up on. I got my kids telling their teacher, yelling out the window, look, there's chemtrails out there. I'm like, oh boy, it's gonna be an interesting phone call from the teacher. That's funny. These mosquitoes are definitely like geoengineered. Oh, I'm gonna look like I have the chicken pox tomorrow. Oh God, I'm not looking forward to senior year. My oldest is just started 7th grade. And makes me feel really old. And he's more moody than a girl. It does, and I feel like the days are going by much faster than they used to. So I think he's gonna break the record from yesterday, staying light longer. 45 is not that old. You're not much older than me. I don't have any grandkids yet, though. Thank God. Hopefully there will not be any grandkids for a very long time. Sorry, it keeps wiggling. I literally am covered in mosquito bites right now. And it itches everywhere. Yeah, it's really strange when you watch movies now. They like throw in the fake sun in like every single movie now. I was watching a movie the other day and it had the red petals, like the LED lights with the red petals in the movie. I'm like, what the heck are you doing, people? And then they went and added the long line of hexagons that comes out of the sun to every single movie, and the Amazon Fire TV background. Sun's got hexagons all over it. They're like putting it in your face all the time, so when you look up and you take a picture of it, you're like, oh, that's normal. I see it all the time in every movie. And it's clearly not normal. Yeah, everything is fine and dandy. It's all rainbows and cupcakes. Although there are a hell of a lot of rainbows around here. It really does seem like one day we woke up and this world was all about rainbows. It's like rainbow mountains and rainbow trees and they are not teaching kids anything of substance whatsoever. And I don't know where you guys are all at, but here in New York State they have something called the Common Core, which is their predictive programming way to have kids just follow a specific curriculum, and they can't veer off of that, and they're tested severely on it, and they literally make things 100 times worse than it should be. So instead of teaching kids how to add like 45 plus 30, it turns into a 20-minute ordeal because they have to figure out how. Yeah, new math. It's ridiculous. New math, my ass, is bad when they had to have a parent meeting because none of the parents knew how to help the kids with the math homework, because none of us know what the heck a Common Core is because we never did any of that. Yeah, common crap. Common Core, my ass. Yeah, I have no idea. I make my husband do the math homework, which I kind of lucked out because I'm terrible at math and English. That's not my strong suit, but like science and social studies and geography and all that kind of stuff, that's all my fun stuff that I like to do. And they don't do any of that stuff in school anymore. So I'm like completely useless when it comes to helping my kids with homework, because they completely eliminated like science and social studies and history, and they learn absolutely nothing about anything that has to do with anything. They didn't even address the 9/11 World Trade Center issue on 9/11. And I was like, that's real nice, people. But that's kind of where we're living in this state. these days. Yeah, dumbing them down, giving them awards for everything. They actually, the one school district in the one county around here got rid of summer school. So even if your kids fail, if they're under high school level, they still get pushed forward. So even if they fail like 4 classes, they'll still get moved on to the next grade. Like, that's teaching them real good life habits there. Just allowing them more time to play video games. Hi Faith, happy birthday. "17. Yeah, it's ridiculous. There No Child Left Behind. Well, what good is it going to do them when they get older? They're still going to be behind. You're welcome. Have fun. Yeah. They don't know anything. They don't know how to do anything. Hello. Yeah. We're raising a bunch of lazy children. Yeah, the sun's pretty much, well, whatever that is. The sun, if it is the sun, it's pretty much gone down. Yeah, it's kind of weird because you can't really see it, but right here, that cloud right there, that's light, it's actually pink, and it's the only pink cloud in the entire sky. Just right there. Yeah, just this one cloud. And it's not even on the horizon, it's above the horizon. It's kind of creepy. That building right there is like a huge hotel. And those are gigantic towers. So this cloud is like pretty high up there. Those flashing things right there, those are Fox 29, the TV station, Fox 29. The white one is their tower, and the red one is another local TV station, I think like PBS or something like that. But yeah, those are the local TV towers. But yeah, as you can see, there is still kind of a lightish pink tinge to it, and then we have this pink cloud right here. But other than that, behind us has now turned white, and it was dark. Now it's white. I have no idea, but I think I can see this from my house. And I have 2 cameras on my deck right now pointing this way, so hopefully I can catch how long that hangs out for. Yeah, right? Like, this is behind me. So like, it was complete blackness this way about 20 minutes ago. And now it's really light. Although they're not calling for rain. Yeah, I don't know if you can see the light up there, but you can see all the bugs down by the river. There's a huge sand fly problem, even though we don't have any sand, but yeah, that's down here. So, are those trees? Yes, those are trees. Yeah, very interesting, you're right. That is cool. Maybe there's, oh, it's because the actual light, you can't see it, but it's one of those ones with like the black lines, like the old style, I guess, light looking ones. So that's why it kind of looks square, because that's the actual shape of the light and not the round that like happens to the moon when you take a picture of the moon. So the light is actually, that light actually looks like the reflection in the lens flare. Yeah, old school lamps. Yeah, we live in a historic town, city-ish, so we have a lot of old school. Tired of, yeah, moon is really retarded lately. We'll let the boogeyman handle the moon retardedness. Alright, so it's much brighter in the east and southeast, and now it's getting much darker in the west and southwest, which is a little strange because you'd think it would be darker over here because this is where the sun set first, but no, that's not the case. Yeah, pretty strange. Not very light, even though that's where it was light for the longest time, for over an hour, and this was dark, and now this is light, and this is dark. All right, so it's opposite day. It is 8:32 p.m. Official sunset was at 7:18 p.m. So we're going for a little while here, and moon is completely buried, so there's no chance of seeing the moon tonight. All right, so everybody have a great night. Yeah, it doesn't get dark here anymore at all, actually. I'm kind of a night owl. I don't really sleep very much, and it's like 3-4 o'clock in the morning and it's bright outside still. It doesn't actually get dark anymore, which is really strange. Yeah, cool. Have a great night. We'll see y'all tomorrow, probably. As long as the weather's nice and holds out. It's kind of a bummer down here when it's raining. But we're gonna say that it is 8:32 and it is officially gone down. So yesterday, 8:33 was the official time that we called it quits, and we can say 8:33 today too. Very interesting. So I guess that's a strange timetable there, huh? It's gotta be 33. Everything has to be the 33. Okay. Yeah, I'm being haunted by 11 and 33s. That's for another video. All right, everybody have a great night and stay safe. God bless.